Hey guys, and welcome. Right, so Naomi OSAKA versus Madison BRENGLE. Don't worry, you're probably thinking, what's this? Why is this up? We are going to be doing the watch along. It's supposed to be getting underway in about 5 minutes. So before we get stuck into the watch along, and obviously the match starts and we do the commentary for it, wanted to go through some of the matches going on at the moment and also results just to keep you guys informed. So McDonald versus Karatsev. That's going on at the moment. Hatchinol versus Bonzi, Hakat versus Manarino. Manarino is actually taking that first set and is a break up as well in that. Vukic versus Albot, which Albot at the moment is in front. Martinez is taking the first set, and then second set is 3-2 to Garin. Alcaraz managed to win in straight sets. Berrettini as well, which is a really good win for Berrettini to just get that done. Didn't win in straight sets, but managed to do it in four. Nadal won in straight sets, which is a big, big plus for him. And Shapovalov got it done, but in a very, very, very interesting fashion, winning in 5 sets against Kwon. A very, very difficult match in the end for him, but managed to get it done. Korda, again, 5 sets for him. Pelka came through Kepfer quite nicely in straight sets, and Krena Buster, a 5-setter against Grigspor. A lot of 5-setters going on, so players will be definitely tired. Manovic managed to get it done in straight sets, and Sonego in 4 sets as well. Obviously, we've got Naomi OSAKA versus Brengle coming up, so we're going to be doing the live commentary and watch along for that. Should be starting in about 5 minutes. Zverev and Millman is on after that on Rod Laver Arena, and Monfils against Bublik is around the same time on the Margaret Court Arena. In terms of the women's, there's a few matches going on still at the moment as well. So Krejcikova took the first set against Wang. Kudermetova looks like she's in front against Rus. A bit of an upset here as Nisimova beat Bencic, number 22 seed Olympic gold medalist. Wang beating Van Uytvanck. And we've got a walkover here for Parizas Diaz. Ostapenko beat Risk, which is a good win for Ostapenko. Pagula got it done against Perrin in straight sets. Same with Madison Keys. And Barty just... I think Barty's only lost, if I'm not mistaken, 3 games in 2 rounds. So 2 breadsticks there. She's just breezing past people. But Dozer as well, 6-love, 6-3 against Travisan. Azarenka got it done really easy against Teichmann. Georgie got it done against Martinkova in straight sets. And Kostayuk as well. Good win for her. And I said she would win that, and she did in straight sets. Svitolina getting it done against Tan. And then obviously we've got Brengle versus OSAKA, which we're going to be covering on here today. So let's get that up and have a look at what's going on, because it's going to be a really interesting matchup, I think. Obviously, Brengle, the American. OSAKA, we've seen her playing. She's looked pretty good, to be fair. I don't think she's looked that rusty. I know she had an extended off season because of her mental health issues, which is understandable. And now she's kind of looking to really get under, really try and make a big run here. The only issue for her is going to be that realistically, if herself and Barty get through to the 4th round, which is looking quite likely, both players will actually meet in the 4th round, which would be, not ideal whatsoever for both players, because that really is like a final. We would love to see that as a final. I think most people would. But because of OSAKA's ranking at 14, given that she didn't play for quite a large part of that season last year, it just meant that she's gone down the ranking. She's not in the top 10 anymore. Barty not at number 1. So in terms of rankings wise, it's not surprising. In terms of, the Melbourne Somerset definitely helped OSAKA as well. She obviously played in that and managed to get some games under her belt. In hardcourt major events, think about that, she's won 38 of her last 42 matches, including winning at the Australian Open 2 out of the last 3 years. Madison BRENGLE, she is going to be interesting to see how much of a threat she can pose to OSAKA. I think OSAKA obviously is someone who clearly relies on power, precision, and serving well as well, to be fair. And I think she's definitely, we can be very frank and say that OSAKA can be one of the favorites, but she needs to be very much on her game. she needs to be in tip top to get deep into this tournament. The fourth round, I'm really looking forward to herself and Barty tracking towards the fourth round. It will be a real treat for sure to see that. So hopefully we do get that. I would imagine that will happen. Let's see though. You never know with some of the upsets that's been going on, but so far so good for this matchup. But yeah, let me know what you think as well. We've got the poll on YouTube, so yeah, let me know who you think is going to win. And of course, we will be doing Alexander Zverev versus Millman as well after this. That's the plan. So yeah, unless something drastic happens, that's what we will be doing on a separate stream, of course. So do get involved in that as well if you would like. In terms of Osaka as well, I don't think she's seen as one of the favorites. I think she's seen as, from what I've seen anyway, a lot of people are backing her to obviously to make the fourth round, but past Barty. I don't know if a lot of people are confident she's going to do that, which I think is pretty understandable. But yeah, Adil says, hello, Fazan, should be a great match. Naomi for the win. Sevka won the toss back versus Indio. Fair enough. Yeah, should be a good match. I'm looking forward to seeing how Osaka gets on though. Just seeing the type of form she's in, I expect her to win. It's just how well can she win? Can she make a statement? Winning in straight sets is obviously a big one, but not just winning in straight sets, winning in straight sets and doing it in fashion as well. We've seen people like Barty win, for example, today winning 6-1, 6-1, breadsticking her opponent, but Dosa doing something similar as well, 6-love, 6-3. So can Osaka do something of that ilk and actually get it done and get it done quite comfortably? And you would imagine yes, but we shall see. All right, we should be getting underway hopefully soon. So I'm hoping for. Normally there's a delay though in these things, as per usual. Actually, people watching and tuning in as well, let me know what you think in terms of who do you think is going to win the Australian Open. I think Barty is looking very, very strong. I think a lot of people know or think she is definitely the favourite going forward, which I can understand because she is a very, 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 very good player. I mean, she's not the world number one for no reason. And yeah, I mean, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how she goes, to be honest with you. You can see Osaka coming out onto court now, as is Brengle as well. So looking forward to seeing at least the start of this. There's always delays in there on the tennis matches, unfortunately. But yeah, good to see hopefully us getting underway in the next 5 minutes is what I'd hope. And then doing the watch along and commentary for this. In terms of other results, so obviously I said that Nadal won today, which is good as well for him. I mean, he won in straight sets. I think he would have been happy not to have got Kokkinakis in the second round. Obviously, he'd lost to Hanfman, which was a bit of an upset. He did look slightly injured, and also not just slightly injured, but he definitely seemed as if I don't know, he looked a bit burnt out after winning I think it was a Sydney tournament last week, which wouldn't have helped him, I think, in terms of just, look, let's be honest, a lot of players starting the year have actually come into this tournament not with much, if any, match practice. But the issue is that it's a balancing act, because then you have other players who have played in those tournaments and they've got injured straight away, which is really, really unfortunate. But it's because their body's just not used to it. Suddenly you start playing, a whole tournament, especially if you make the final or you win the final at Sydney, as for example Kokkinakis did. he's already had issues with injuries in the past. And then he came into this one, and it's actually a massive shame. Like, genuinely, it's a massive shame. And I feel really, really sorry for him. And hopefully we see him back on court because he looked in good form. Diego says Nadal, Shapovalov, Barty, all one bench loss. Exactly, yeah. Rafa Nadal got it done against Hanfman. Shapovalov got it done against Kwon in 5 sets, though. Very, very tight affair. Shapovalov will be happy to get through that. Pablo Carreno Busta as well got it done in 5 sets. And Korda as well against Mute. So some 5-setters just floating around for sure. They're just doing the toss now, I think. And it looks like... interesting. It looks like Brengle might be playing in leggings, which you don't see many. You don't see many women play in leggings. You might take them off after the warm up. To be fair, as well, that does sometimes happen. But Naomi Osaka is in her little tracksuit as well. I'm always interested to see what type of like outfits the men and women are wearing, because you see some colorful ones. It's not Wimbledon, right? Don't have to wear all white, so they can be creative. It's funny though, because quite a few of the players have worn very white outfits, and people are saying, it's almost like they're at Wimbledon, but we shall see. SPG1 says, hello, have you seen much of Brengle 4? I actually cannot say I have, to be honest with you. I was actually thinking just now, like, have I actually seen her play? And I'm not sure I have, to be honest with you. Just going to watch her warm up and see what she's about. Osaka, they're just warming up from the back now, down the middle, so we'll probably be underway in another 5 minutes, honestly, unfortunately. But yeah, you can see Osaka. She's in her Nike tracksuit top. Brengle, yeah, and leggings, which is really interesting. Like, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a little bit of a deep dive into Brengle. Let me have a look at her stats, etc. Peace says, "Oh, no problem, Peace. Hope you're feeling better. So you test positive and not able to join the streams. No worries at all. How have you been? As in, are you feeling better is the main question, and hopefully you haven't got long COVID. But yeah, good to see you back, Peace, and I hope you're feeling a lot better, because it's obviously it's not great to get COVID. So yeah, thank you though for tuning in. Guys, well, of course, do remember to like the video if you don't mind. And I think you all subscribe, the people that have tuned in so far at the start of this, so thank you. They're doing quite a quick one, which is good. Well, that was interesting. Brengle just went for a smash, and she's completely mishit that smash. To be fair, I'm just pointing out the one thing that was bad in that warm-up, whereas everything else is perfectly fine. Being a bit harsh. I'm going to have a look into Madison BRENGLE, because I think as Alex BG1, Alex, you call him Alex BG1, do I? Madison BRENGLE, let's have a look. I reckon she's ranked, I'll say 75th, but I'm not sure. There you go. 31 years of age. 54. Not bad. Pieces, I'm negative now and better. Good to hear. That's what we want to hear. Fit and healthy. She's from Delaware, US, height 5'6". She looks taller than 5'6". Interesting. But yeah, 31 years of age, 54 is her ranking. Oh no, hold on. That's her ranking in doubles. So she's mainly that's interesting. She's mainly a doubles player, Brengle. She's ranked 54 in hello. Oh, okay. So Brengle leads the series 1-0 the head-to-head, but that's because they played in 2013, which is 9 years ago. But yeah, she's ranked 54 in doubles, but in singles she's ranked 378. So she's obviously come through the qualifiers, if I'm not mistaken. Very interesting. Let's see, actually. It's interesting to see what these people have done. So, so she got a walkover in the first round. She played in Adelaide International 2. She made the quarterfinal. But then actually she was the one that gave out the walkover to Risk. She beat Peterson and Potapova. Okay, so she's had a couple of good results recently, despite her ranking. Alex says, I could have gone to the Australian Open today for a couple of hours while I'm working the night shift. No problem. Well, hopefully you can go another day, buddy, because that'll be a great opportunity to go. I would love to go, to be honest with you. I really would. Was for the whole pandemic and stuff, I might have actually thought about potentially, I don't know, flying out there. Who knows? Who knows? Depends on how expensive it would have been, etc. as well. But it would have been nice to. I want to. So obviously, I've been to Wimbledon. I went to 2 days last year, which a lot of you will know. So I saw Zverev, Medvedev. I saw Kerber. I saw Kyrgios. I saw Umber. Saw Corda and Alex de Minaur on the outside courts as well. I had a kind of wander around at lunch. And I also saw Pliskova as well. She was on one of the outside courts as well. So Osaka's in this very bright kind of pink outfit. This looks quite nice, to be fair. And I like turquoise trainers. I think actually Brengle's, she's going to play in leggings, which is really interesting. I'm not going to say never, because players definitely have done it, but it's really rare to see that nowadays. Obviously quite comfortable, to be fair. So, fair enough. But yeah, she's playing in a white top and in black leggings. Alex says, I watched Raducanu Stevens last night on TV. Glad that Raducanu didn't get discouraged after losing a set. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. A bit, obviously, she never lost a set. Naomi Osaka is going to start us off here. Here we go. Or starts off with an ace. Is it an ace? No, it's not. It's not an ace. Oh, thought she just cracked one out wide to start us off. Second serve into Brengle's backhand, then backhand from Naomi Osaka into the forehand of Brengle, and she nets the forehand. So 15 love. Yeah, agreed, Alex. I think Raducanu obviously lost that second set, and she could have dropped her head and said, "Oh no, it's not going my way," after bageling right Stevens in the first set, but she didn't. She came back strong, and that's a good mentality that she clearly has, which is good to see for sure. Right, let's. Okay, so Naomi Osaka netting a forehand, trying to go in to win, so 15 all. Brengle, I think, is going to, from what I have, the limited kind of viewing that I've had of her, she's a bit of a grinder, but we shall see what she has to offer in a second. I think everyone probably looks like a grinder, most players anyway, against Osaka, because she's so powerful from the back of the court. I don't know if many people can. It's so funny. I said, 5'6". She doesn't look like she's 5'6", but now we're seeing it from court view, and she does look 5'6", to be fair. Because second serve from Osaka kicking off the surface away from Brengle's forehand, and Brengle netting that forehand. So 30-15, Osaka looking pretty solid early doors here. Just not making as many first serves as she'd like, but that's not really an issue when you're winning the points. Yeah, good first serve into the forehand of Brengle. It's a slice, it's short. Osaka comes forward, the approach, forehand cross court. I was about to say very good lob from Brengle. There was a good approach from Osaka. She went forehand cross court. Brengle got across quite nicely though. Tried to lob Osaka. I thought it clipped the baseline, but it was just dropped long. So 40-15. Osaka looking to wrap up this first service game with relative ease. Trying to go out wide again. She's it's interesting. I wonder why she's targeting the forehand. Sometimes when you start, here we go. Second serve into the backhand of Brengle down the middle from her into out from Osaka. And that slice goes long. So yeah, first game, a comfortable hold for Osaka. Peace says, Djokovic, Federer, or Serena, who's the best tennis player of all time? Best male tennis player? Well, there's best male tennis player, then obviously we Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal. Piece. What are you on about? Serena Williams is a woman. Let's not be silly. I don't know. To be honest with you, if we're talking on purely achievements based, then at the moment it'll be Djokovic. They're both Djokovic and Nadal are still playing. Federer, I don't know how much we're going to see. I think he's, in terms of those types of achievements, I think we've seen enough. We've seen not enough, but we've seen what we're going to see of him. In my opinion, Serena is the best female player of all time. In Like I can probably safely say that, in my opinion. But on the men's side, I'm not 100% sure still. But if we look at it purely from an achievement side, Djokovic, right, Brengle in the middle of the box with a serve, and then a backhand to backhand exchange. Osaka going, crunching a backhand cross court for the winner. Wow. Power personified from Naomi Osaka, blasting that backhand cross court. What a strike from the Japanese player. You can just see the power difference. Here we go. Serve out wide, but Osaka goes long with the backhand. So 15 all. Playing quite quickly here, both Brengle and Osaka. It's good to see, actually. Not huge gaps in between points. Good first serve into the forehand of Osaka. Good depth from Brengle, but just not enough on the shots, I don't think. Not enough pace. And yeah, the forehand from Brengle goes long. She's just trying to keep up with Osaka in terms of just from the back of the court. She looks like she's hitting in slow motion at times against Osaka, and that's a big, big shame. Backhand from Brengle into the net, and early break point opportunities here for Naomi Osaka. Big, big, big opportunity here. Right, here we go. Brengle goes into the forehand again. The serve just not quite good enough from Brengle. It's in the middle of the box. Oh, what a forehand from Osaka. Opens up the forehand, goes down the line. Beautiful from Naomi Osaka. And she gets the early break. 2-love here. And she's looking pretty damn comfortable, honestly. She's looking good. She is. Alex says Djokovic is the most controversial of all time. There's definitely more controversial players, to be fair. Nick Kyrgios is definitely up there, but there's others as well, to be fair. Osaka into the backhand of Brengle, but that is a fault. So a second serve for the American to contend with. She just needs to try and step in and try and dictate. It's tough, though, because she just, as I said, there is a massive... Oh, hold on. That's the first serve from Osaka. It is. And she's gone for that second serve. It's a first serve down the tee. She's done a Medvedev there. She's backed herself with her second serve and said, no, I'm going to hit a first serve on my second serve. That's exactly what she did. 193 kilometer per hour second serve. Brengle put that backhand very long, probably not expecting it. That looked in as well, to be fair. That first serve on the ad side, but they called it fault. I wonder if she's going to go for it again. She's clearly feeling her serve. Well, feeling confident anyway. Let's see. Yeah, she went for it. So it was a let the first. Okay, I was about to say she went for it, but it was a let the first time. I was going to say that was in. Second serve, very slow second serve. 112 kilometers per hour. Forehand cross court from Naomi Osaka. Brengle trying to go very deep, and she does clips the line. Then a slice forehand, another slice forehand. She's just trying to keep up with Osaka, and she's struggling a huge amount here. I do feel bad for her, genuinely. It's quite tough. It's not just quite tough. It's very, very tough for Brengle at the moment because the power difference is huge. And I'm kind of thinking she's going to have to be very creative here. Osaka trying to go down the tee with the serve, not managing to place that in the corner as she would have liked. So it's a second serve, and Brengle will be hoping to get something nice here. Oh, yeah, good forehand down the line from Osaka. Fantastic into-out forehand. A lot of slicing going on from Brengle. She's just trying to slow it down. She's trying to get into the rallies. It's not working at the moment. Naomi Osaka is just swatting her away. A really good movement across the court from Naomi Osaka. She's moving very nicely, and that is a very positive sign because if she's moving well, we know how well she can strike the ball. She's in the right positions, then it's very, very good. Very, very good. Right, here we go. Osaka into the forehand of Brengle. Good return. Nice and deep, even though it's down the middle. Good depth here from Brengle. She's trying to move Osaka around, but she's targeting the forehand too much of Osaka. She's targeting Osaka's forehand too much, but wins that point as Osaka clips the top of the net cord, trying to go into out with a forehand, and that goes long. So with 40-15 here. Alex says, I also watched the Kyrgios match last night. He served underarm in his first service game on the point. Yeah, I was watching that as well, to be fair, against Liam Brody. He played really well, I thought. I thought he played really well. Here we go. Oh, good serve from Osaka, short from Brengle, and then very good movement up in the court from Osaka, putting it away into in forehand to hit a clean winner and go 3-love up here. So it's a very good start here for the Japanese player. P says Serena's the most controversial of all time. Used cry and cheat policy against Osaka. Alex says I agree, but yeah, look, I mean, I wasn't happy at all with how she acted in that moment, and I think she apologized about it after. To be fair, I think in general though she's a pretty good role model. I think in that instance though, I think even she agreed that it wasn't like she definitely took the shine off Osaka, and Osaka obviously unfortunately got upset about it. And she was very young at the time, so that was understandable. But Serena, there's a reason why like Osaka still idolizes Serena, and a lot of the a lot of the players on the women's side do, and that's just because she is someone who clearly has done it all, and they want. And also, I think in general, she is a good role model. I just think in that moment she let it get the best of her, and she's human. Everyone's human, right? I mean, these guys are not they're sports people at the end of the day. They're not supposed to be people that are role models. It's just unfortunately they yeah. Right, so Brengle here goes out wide to this Osaka forehand as slice serve. Actually, good depth though from Brengle and from Osaka with the forehands. Good cross court forehand from Osaka, dragging Brengle out. Slice, defensive slice on the forehand side from Brengle. Backhand cross court as Osaka goes up the line with her own backhand. Good forehand down the line from Brengle. Oh, but it's just too good from Osaka. Osaka is just too good. Brengle's not playing badly. Yes, she doesn't have a huge amount of pace on the ball on her shots at the moment, and that's just I think the way that she plays. Unfortunately, she just doesn't quite have that power. Osaka though, that's better from Brengle. Good backhand cross court. She's trying to put more we'll try and put more on her shots. Much better. But that, for example, there's a forehand down the line that she hit in the previous point, and it was a good forehand down the line. Osaka just moved well. It didn't have quite enough pace on it, and she just crunched the backhand cross court for a winner. And Osaka is just at that elite level. Brengle is having to deal with at the moment, unfortunately. Right, so that's a double fault from Brengle, and it's 15-30. I have a feeling she's going to find it quite hard to win a game in this first set. I could be wrong. Please says, is it me or everyone gets energy from watching Kyrgios being Kyrgios? It's true. So I was at Wimbledon. All good backhand cross court from Osaka, and that goes into the net from Brengle. So 15-40 and two break point opportunities here for Osaka, and it's a chance for a double break. She's cruising through this at the moment, and I feel quite bad for Brengle, honestly. Right, 40-15 here. Or 15-40, sorry, even. Osaka, oh my gosh, just absolutely punishes a second. You know what it's like? It's like if a pro player went to a club and just started playing with a club player in a match. Like that's what it looks like at the moment. It's a ridiculous forehand down the line from Osaka for a return winner. Crunched it. Pieces. Is it me or everyone gets energy from watching Kyrgios being Kyrgios? Yeah, agreed. I mean, I was at Wimbledon and watched Kyrgios versus Umber, and like they had it on the court, and he was so good. I mean, interacts so well with the crowd. He's really entertaining, and he's box office. He is, and he's got incredible ability. I just wish that he'd play all the Grand Slams and actually like take. I don't know. I think he does take it seriously when he's on court, as in he wants to win. But in training and practice, I think I've seen him training for Australian Open. How much has he trained? I don't know, but I just feel like if he had like a full training camp before a Grand Slam, would we see him play even better? Or would it make it worse because he'd actually be potentially burnt out or thinking, oh, I'm just, there's a bit of, I don't know, there's a little bit of hate almost towards the sport, which we've seen from before. It's 30 love here. Brengle's struggling a huge amount. Osaka, I thought that was a fantastic slice about wide, but at 30 love here, she and 4 love up. She's in complete control. Second serve into the backhand of Brengle. Good backhand, good depth. And the forehand as well, but shorter. Osaka going cross court, targeting the forehand actually, but then tried to go and whip that forehand up the line, but goes into the net. So 30-15. Alex says, did you hear about the French Open? That the French Open will not allow exemptions? Yeah, I did. So that's an interesting one. I mean, that will be one to keep an eye on, obviously, close to the time. Alex says, I can't see the match. What are Brengle's strengths? She's a good mover, to be fair. She has a good slice serve on the first serve. Good serve from Osaka out wide to the backhand side. Crunches the backhand cross court, as does Brengle. And then it's a slice forehand from Brengle defensively. Osaka goes up the line with a backhand. Brengle again slicing defensively, and that's gone out. So 5-love here. Yep. She could get bageled, says Adil. Brengle might get bageled, and this match could be over quick time. It's true. Her strengths, she's a good mover from the looks of it. She looks good mover. Backhand looks quite... Look, I mean, she doesn't have a bad game. That's a fantastic slicer from Osaka, 40-15 up, and she's won that game to go 5-love up. And yeah, she's one game away from this first set, and Brengle will need to serve to stay in the set and also avoid getting bageled here. I think the only issue Brengle has... There's a couple of issues. The first one is her serve is quite weak. A lot of the serves in the middle of the box. And then in terms of, I mean, just not enough on that serve. I mean, she's struggling as well in terms of the pace of the point. There's not enough on her shots, but she's hit quite... The backhand side looks very, very solid, to be honest with you. Probably more solid than the forehand. She's hit some nice backhand cross courts. That seems to be a strength. And I would say her return's not bad either, to be honest with you. She's returned quite nicely, especially as Osaka's got a big serve. It's just, unfortunately, she seems a little bit out of her depth, which is unfortunate, to be honest with you, because she's not a bad player from the looks of it. It's just Osaka's playing very well. And she's just, yeah, I mean, look, when you have someone like Osaka playing how she's playing, it's very difficult to kind of wrestle the power away from her, momentum away from her. P says, does talent exist, or champions are all hard work? Before I answer that question, actually, thank you everyone as well for tuning in. Please remember to smash the like button. It's a big thumbs up button. It's free, it's easy, doesn't cost you anything. And do subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Twitter, do retweet the stream if you don't mind. And if you're on Twitch, do follow us and like the stream as well. Osaka just going along with that return. So that is love 15. Here we go. Oh, good into out from Osaka, then crunches the backhand down the line. Really good again from Osaka going across court. Good depth from Brengle, and Osaka going into the net. So that's better. Thing is, she's going to have to take a few more risks. Brengle, she's going to have to play close to the lines, to force Osaka into mistakes. And that's what's happened there. Good slice serve out wide onto the forehand of Osaka. Then another forehand cross court. Slice, defensive slice from Brengle. Osaka up in the court. And then another slice trying to lob Osaka, but Osaka smashes that into the open court. So it is 30-15. Brengle, though, it's 30-15. She's, with her toss, you could almost telegraph that she's going to hit that slice serve out wide on the juice side, sorry. Something that clearly she could work on, I think. Yeah, kick serve there into the backhand. Backhand to backhand exchange. She can stick with Osaka on the backhand, but oh my god. But not if Osaka does that. She crunches a backhand down the line. And look at that winner count. 11 for Osaka, 0 for Brengle. And that's kind of a big difference. The power difference is huge. Trying to go into the backhand of Osaka Brengle, but crashes that first of into the net. Or second serve into the backhand. Good second serve. Backhand deep down the middle. Again, deep down the middle. Osaka, though, it's just not... crunches the backhand. Cross court. Brengle is just like, what the hell am I supposed to do? She looks like... it looks like she's thinking to herself, what am I supposed to be doing here? Good serve out wide to the backhand. Then into out forehand. Good depth from Brengle. Then goes again. Osaka crunching the backhand. But it's a set point, by the way, here as well. And break point to bagel Brengle. Good into out forehand. Slice from Brengle. Good defensive work here. Just needs to stick in here. Osaka clipping the baseline. It's a defensive lob from Brengle. Osaka goes for the smash. Oh, that was very ambitious from Osaka. She smiles to herself and she knows it was very, very ambitious. We're at juice now. And yeah, that set point burn. She chuckles to herself and she I can see why she's chuckling to herself, because that was a bit of a interesting choice to smash up. It's very hard. Oh, good serve from Brengle. She dragged Osaka out, so she's going to hit that slice serve. She needs to hit it a bit shorter, drag Osaka out. Advantage to Brengle, and you can hear or see Brengle saying to herself, come on, she's got advantage here, chance to get on the board and avoid being bageled. Also, very slow first serve. Osaka, though, goes cross-court. Good backhand, very good backhand from Brengle. But Osaka's actually on the defensive here now. Slice on the forehand side, but good backhand cross-court from Osaka, forcing Brengle into the mistake. And Brengle goes long with the backhand, so back to juice. Very interesting. Alex, I'll get to your comments after this set, because it looks like it may be over. Well, at the end of this game anyway. Right, second serve here for Osaka to have a look at. Brengle going into the forehand. Oh, that is just, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't hit a second serve to Osaka's forehand in that hitting zone. There's been too many, unfortunately. There's been too many second serves and even first serves into Osaka's forehand, and it's just been to her strength. Her backhand's not bad either, to be fair. But on the return, it just crunched that cross court for a return winner. It's another set point and advantage to Osaka. Second serve into the forehand of Osaka, into out, good return, very good depth, and Brengle goes long. So she's bageled Brengle in the first set, hit 6-love, 20 minutes gone. That is very, very quick. That will be a little bit disappointing for Brengle. Not a little bit, a lot. That'll be very, very disappointing, of course. Osaka goes back to her chair. We'll go through the stats in a second, but it won't be much to look at, I'm sure. Alex says, I think with Kyrgios, he doesn't work much on his stamina off court. That's why he struggles to make it to the quarters in slams and tends to do better in the best of 3 tournaments. He actually doesn't, to be fair. But the reason why he doesn't, so you would expect him to do better in the best of 3. But recently, the reason why he hasn't done well in those is because he doesn't get up for them. He only is interested in playing big tournaments with big crowds, entertaining. That's what he's about. I think if you chuck him on an outside court, for example, even at Grand Slam, I think he may struggle a little bit. But if there's a crowd there that's going to cheer him up, then he'll be fine. But on in a lot of the tournaments, unless they're like a big Masters tournament where they've got a big crowd, he tends to struggle at them because he just doesn't really get up for it, because the importance isn't quite there, which is why his ranking is as low as it is, because he just doesn't really play those tournaments around the Grand Slams, right? It's simple. Adil says 6-love. Yep. He says, what goes in the mind of players like Brengle who have dedicated all their life, yet no, they are and won't be the top tier athlete like Osaka? I think it's difficult, right? I mean, I think there is an element which seems really cheesy of I can only be the best player I can be. So obviously, there's definitely some improvement she can make from what we've seen today. Will that, for example, bridge the gap between herself and Osaka? Probably not. But will it make her more competitive? Yes. Can she, for example, win some WTA titles, say like a 250 or a 125? Yeah, I don't see why not. I think it's maybe a level of acceptance as well that, look, Osaka is Osaka is one of those generational players, generational talents that actually, she is a once in a 10-year player, Osaka, and Brengle will be thinking to herself, look, I'm just coming up against a great player, and that's what Osaka is. I'm not a bad player. I'm a very good player, but Osaka is great, and there's a difference. And I think, obviously, going into the match before she plays Osaka, she won't be thinking that, but she definitely will now. Right, here we go. So we've missed a point because of adverts. Thanks for that, Eurosport. We've missed 2 points. Anyway, Osaka is love 30 down here. And let's quickly look at the stats. So as we're going through this, so 2 aces for Osaka. First set percentage 50%. Brengle was better, but obviously didn't do too well with a placement. 13 winners to 10 unforced errors. 0 winners to 7 unforced errors for Brengle. So that's the big difference there. Right, let's go back after Eurosport has just completely screwed me by missing 2 points for adverts. Thank you for nothing. Oh, what a forehand down the line from Osaka. Beautiful forehand. A forehand is just monstrous. It is absolutely monstrous, that Naomi Osaka forehand. It really is. Look at this. Oh, Brengle, though, she's got a little inroad here, though. So let's see. She's got potential to get break points if she can just win the next point or two. Good depth from Brengle. And Osaka with a huge forehand cross court, but good defensive lob from Brengle. There's a smash opportunity for Osaka. She does put it away this time. It was shorter in the court, 30 all. The thing is, if I'm Brengle, you just do what you can do, right? Which is I'm going to hit as deep as possible, but also she needs to be clever with the angles. Use my angles. If she wants to slice, but make sure you're slicing low over the net. Hit drop shots. Why not? You know, like if that's in a repertoire, we haven't quite seen that in a repertoire. To be fair, good defensive slice, and she has gone for the drop shot there, but it's just not quite done well enough on that forehand slice, and it's gone into the net. Right, so it's 40-30. Osaka's managed to wrestle back control of her first service game here. She was a love 30 down. Brengle with a couple of very good put together points. A second serve here for Brengle to have a look at. She can get it back to juice. Put some pressure on Osaka early doors here in the second set. Oh, good second serve. Good into out from Brengle. And yeah, Osaka goes long with forehand, so juice. P says you preached acceptance. The acceptance you can never be the best is disheartening. It is disheartening, but you can still be the best that you can be. You know what I mean? Sometimes people, I think, you're at fault when you try and compare yourself to other people. Obviously, when you're going into a match, you're not just going to think, oh, I'm going to accept losing against her. But I think after the match, there will be an acceptance that she just played too well on the day. That's not to say that Brengle can't beat Osaka in her career, like she already has. In 2013, obviously, she was a lot younger, Osaka, but it's just to say that, it's more unlikely than not that she won't. Advantage here to Osaka. Fantastic backhand cross court. Good defensive slice from Brengle, but short in the court. Good angle found from Osaka on the backhand. And then, oh my God, it's an easy volley at the net. She volleys into the net cord. It rebounds off and hits her. And it's juice. Very interesting. Adil says, could be another 6-love. I think Brengle is just a mixed tag player. Haven't seen her play. First time watching Brengle, no idea how she plays. No, I don't think it'll be 6-love again. I could be wrong. I'll be very, very surprised if she gets double bageled, to be honest with you. Right, Osaka, good serve down the tee, comes up in the court, backhand, but Brengle reads it, and it's she's very unfortunate there. She's really unfortunate. It was it was a decent return to get that back. Osaka then went backhand on the line with the approach. Brengle read it. She read it really nicely, actually, as well. Hit the forehand cross court for the pass. Just missed the line. So advantage Osaka. She looks disappointed. I would as well, to be fair. She read the situation really nicely. I think that is a let first serve. But we'll have a look. I don't have the sound on because I'm trying to... sometimes commentators can be really, really biased. I'm sure I can be at times as well. I try to avoid it. But yeah, good first serve down the tee. And that return goes long. So 1-love here. Osaka, she trundles on 7 games in a row. And Brengle just struggling really to get anything. She's just struggling. Let's look at this. So average top spin speed. Brengle on the forehand is 104 kilometers. Osaka 125. On the backhand, Brengle's 112 kilometers per hour. Osaka 118. So on the backhand side, which I said Brengle, her backhand is definitely more solid than her forehand. She's hitting it sweeter as well, Brengle, on the backhand. She's only 6 kilometers, off Osaka's backhand, but the 20 kilometers off the forehand, right? That is a huge difference. P says, how fast are they serving? So Brengle's serving about 140s, really, not very fast at all. Osaka's serving 190s at the moment is where she's at. So she's serving pretty damn quick. Right. 15-love after a return goes long from Osaka. And then Osaka again. She'll be looking, as Adil said, to win every game, Osaka. But I think Brengle will have something to say about that. Good backhand on the line. And that makes sense as to why Osaka's been targeting the Brengle forehand, because she knows it's a weakness. Oh, really good play from Osaka. Drags Brengle out onto the forehand. Brengle goes down the line with the forehand, takes the risk. Osaka then tries to go cross court into the open court, clips the top of the net cord, and stays on her side. So 30 love here. Good serve into the forehand. Good return, though, from Osaka. Then crunches the backhand cross court. It's a slice from Brengle. Then it's a volley, backhand volley. But Brengle gets a good movement. Good lob as well. Osaka gets the backhand back. Backhand cross court from Brengle. That, you know what? That was her point to win. She sets it up nicely, Brengle, but just for that backhand long. With a very good defensive point in the end as well. Unfortunately, just not managing to do it. 30-15 to Brengle. Oh, P says, is it me or everyone, or is everyone rooting for the weaker player teams to win? Yeah, sometimes. I think it depends. Like, for example, here I'm rooting for Osaka because I want to see Osaka Barty, right? That's like the best, for me, it's the best matchup in the women's that we can see currently. And we can see it in the fourth round, right? Which is just crazy. It's crazy. So all we need to do is see them win a few more rounds, and we will see that. Osaka obviously in a second round today. Barty's already won her second round, so they need to win one more match after this, and they will be meeting in the fourth round, which is a ridiculous match. All good, fantastic forehand return from Osaka, clipping the baseline, but she's a bit loose on the forehand as the forehand goes wide, and Brengle celebrates after winning her first service game. She literally cheers as the crowd claps. Oh my god, 1-1. Good hold from Brengle. Look at she's literally hands up, love it, absolutely love it. The relief, she's just so happy about it, and that's good. That's good to see though. Like she, bit of humor from the situation, and she'll be dialed in now, thinking, "Look, come on, I'm in this now." In the second set, right? Second serve for Brengle to have a look at, guys. Well, please remember to smash the like button if you haven't done so already, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Really does help us out. Second serve into the backhand of Brengle. Good in backhand. Then crunches another backhand. Good forehand from Brengle as well. Osaka doing well with the backhand up the line. Good forehand from Brengle, clipping the tram line. Sorry. Good drop shot, but Osaka's too good. She gets up there and puts it away. Good movement from Osaka to put away the backhand. Brengle's striking the ball better though. She would have gained a lot of confidence from winning that game. Obviously, it's only 1-1. They're still on serve. She hasn't been broken yet in the set, and she's moving nicely. It's just the power difference is definitely there for sure. And Osaka, in terms of her tennis IQ in certain points, it looks like it's slightly better. Oh, what a backhand return from Brengle. Bloody heck, wow. Beautiful backhand return from Brengle. Good serve from Osaka to the backhand side. Popped up. Brengle just deflects that really well down the line. Beautiful backhand down the line for a return winner. 15-0, she's dialed in. Osaka, though, does she find the line there? No, she doesn't. So it will be a second serve. Into the backhand again. Brengle, she likes that backhand. I'm telling you. Yeah, she's... Oh my god, she's running around her backhand. She's running around her forehand. She just run around her forehand to absolutely crunch a backhand into out for a winner. Wow. I've never seen this. You hardly ever see this. She's hit a winner at 128 kilometers per hour on that backhand side. That is huge. And she's done it hitting an into out backhand. Like she's run around the forehand side or onto the forehand side, crunches out, then onto the backhand. She's striking the backhand really nicely here. She's got break point opportunities here. It's 15-40. She's now playing some inspired tennis, Brengle, after winning that game. And what a difference a game can make. Just getting on the board, and she's suddenly got that confidence. And just celebrating like she won the match. Great celebration, Brengle. It was a great celebration, yeah. And look at the difference it's made now. She's confidence-wise is up. The backhand is looking really good. But Osaka pats away one break point with an ace. A short slice serve out wide. Really good, though, genuinely, from Brengle in this game so far. She's got another breakpoint opportunity. That I just can't get over. That is shot of the match for me. The running around the forehand and hitting an into-out backhand for a win. It was just unbelievable. Like, what a shot. You just hardly ever see that in tennis. Oh, beautiful serve from Osaka. Got something on it, Brengle. Short though, and Osaka comes up in the court and puts away the forehand down the line for a winner to take it to juice. Thing is, you just barely ever see it because most of the time, 95% of players on tour, 90% of players on tour, their strength is their forehand, right? So you want, and even if it's not, even if it's their backhand, you won't see them run around their forehand. She's actually run around her forehand, which is just like amazing. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Like she absolutely fantastic winner off it. It's just interesting to see, right? And that she hits the backhand a lot harder and a lot cleaner than a forehand as well is interesting. Good return though from Brengle. Good depth on the forehand again, and Osaka goes long. So advantage to Brengle here. Another breakpoint opportunity. Very interesting. This is really good from Brengle. Very, very good. Osaka goes up the line with a serve. All good into out forehands. Take it back to juice. Impressive stuff from Osaka. Back to juice. Adil says Brangle is going to do a Basilish low. He says it's Andy Roddick alive. Yeah, I think so, from what I know. Why? That's a very weird question to ask. All good serve from Osaka. Oh, okay. Well, they say it's gone long. I would have challenged that, but this is why I'm not a line judge, right? And also why I'd probably burn all my reviews for Hawkeye in the first game. Second serve into the backhand of Brengle. Osaka goes into in on the backhand side, then goes forehand cross court, crunches the forehand cross court again for a winner. Advantage to Osaka. She's starting to find her range again. She went through a little bit of a phase. To be fair, like it was induced by Brengle stepping up her game on the ground strokes, right? Started finding some forms, started finding spots, lines, and good depth as well, and good striking ability. But Osaka swats away the break points. Beautiful serve down the tee on the ad side for an ace, and 2-1 up. Osaka here, very much still in control of this game. 6-love and 2-1 up in the second set. No break of serve yet, but you can just feel that it's just a matter of time until Osaka takes this set. Brengle, though, she's definitely fighting and she'll be looking to fight very hard on this next service game, you would imagine, after having some breakpoint opportunities in that last game as well. Imagine she broke them there, to be fair, right? Then it's a very different set that we're talking about. This positive signs for Brengle, for sure. And look, the backhand was just so good. Like that backhand that she hit, where she ran around the forehand, I just can't get over it. The running around the forehand and then hitting this beautiful into out backhand shot of the match. And we've seen some fantastic shots from Osaka throughout the whole match, as you would expect, because she's such a good striker of a tennis ball. But the reason why it was so good from Brengle is we haven't seen many, if any, winners from Brengle until this set. But she hit that, and then she hit a fantastic return winner on the backhand side as well from a really good first serve from Osaka. And it was really good to see. Malcolm says Brengle to win. I don't think Brengle's going to win, if I'm honest with you, but she might give it a good go in this second set anyway. I think this will be a tighter second set. Well, it's already a tighter second set. I think Osaka, will probably win it if I was to make a prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised if Brengle takes it deep into the second set, and we see a much tighter affair, which is what you want to see, right? Which is what you want to see. Good serve from Brengle, good depth from Osaka going into out on the backhand and crunching a backhand cross court. That's gone long though. It's gone long, so needs to be careful there, Osaka. Sometimes she's just extending a bit too much and going long on the backhand and forehand side. Needs to be very close. Obviously, as expected, 91% of you have said Osaka to win, 9% Brengle, which makes sense. Right, here we go. Osaka clips the top of the net cord there, slice from Brengle into the backhand of Osaka. Good backhand cross court from Osaka. Again, backhand cross court, just pummeling the backhand of Brengle. She's almost trying to bully her on the backhand side and then crunches a backhand down the line. She's broken down that backhand and then said, look, here we go. I've got the shorter ball that I wanted. I'm going to crunch this backhand now into the open court. P says Williams' fastest serve is more than Nadal, yet you said he is not the best. Yet you said he is not the best male tennis player. Because Serena Williams is a woman. You silly man. Don't be silly. And fastest server has got nothing to do with being the best tennis player of all time, by the way. Fantastic backhand from Brengle for a winner into the open court. Good cross court. Stop trolling me, piece. Malcolm says Serena's not playing. She couldn't fit through the door. What's wrong? Why are you guys hating on Serena for? What's your issue? Just relax. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's so silly. Just chill, people. Chill. Oh, Osaka crunches that forehand into the net. So 40-15, and Brengle definitely looks like I reckon she'll take this game. Take it to 2-all. Good forehand return from Osaka, crunching this cross court. Brengle goes up the line with the forehand, backhand down the line from Osaka. She's targeting the forehand of Brengle, as she has done for large parts of this match. Crunching the forehand again, then comes up in the court, and it's a beautiful forehand at an angle. Smash opportunity for Osaka, puts it away behind Brengle. Really, really, really impressive from Osaka, but Brengle's still got a game point 40-30. Marcus says, I don't like Serena in US Open. She made Osaka cry. Yeah, but that's no need to abuse her, though. You need to relax people. If you don't like her, just say, I don't like her. You don't need to be abusive about her. You guys are silly. Oh, fantastic from Osaka. Slice from Brengle, and then fantastic forehand cross court. Opportunity for Osaka to put away the forehand into out. Very good from Brengle. Got the really good backhand from Brengle. Made it very, very hard for Osaka. It was a good, well hit backhand low over the net, and she wins that game 2-all here, and she's in this set. Yeah, look, I've already addressed this. Like, Serena made Osaka cry at the US Open. Yeah, it wasn't right. She apologized after. It doesn't mean she's not a great tennis player. She is, and doesn't mean that she's a bad person either. Thanks for joining my team. You guys deserve each other. 2-all here. Let's go. Osaka crunching the serve, and it's a second serve though for Brengle to have a look at. Into the forehand goes Osaka. Good. Very good cross court from Brengle, but Osaka's crunching a ground shot. She's just making a few more errors though than she was in the previous set, and that's been the big difference. Brengle's definitely upped her game as well. She's making her play one more shot as well, but definitely. Malcolm says, no lie, Serena's a good player. Yeah, of course, but someone's attitude is bad. That's fine. Just say that. Perfect. I don't mind you saying that. That's up to you. It's your opinion, and like I respect that. Ooh. 15-all here. Peace, stop it. I'm not going to address your comments if you're going to talk like this. It's just silly. I'm not doing it. Osaka, so average first serve speed 176, Brengle 136. 15-all here. Osaka needs to I don't know, things it's difficult to just say, maybe take a little bit off it, because that's just the way she plays and it's really effective. And then she loses her biggest strength, which is her power and angles that she found. Oh, hold on. What a backhand from Brengle. So Osaka's gone down the middle twice with the forehand. Brengle goes, okay, fair enough. You're going to do that. I'm going to open up the angle for myself. So here we go. It's a good backhand return from Brengle. Good depth. And then again, beautiful in to out backhand. Really impressive. 15-30 here. Osaka in some trouble for sure. Malcolm says, Osaka got to be careful. She let her emotions win. Yeah, just needs to keep a level head, Osaka. And I think there's been a few instances where she hasn't quite made the right decision in the point. Good forehand down the line, and Brengle's gone cross court, and Osaka's gone long. So 2 breakpoint opportunities again. She's knocking on the door here, Brengle. She's won both her service games, and she's had breakpoints in the previous service game, the first one of this set, and she's got 2 more here again. So Osaka's going to have to come back again to win this service game if she wants to keep it on serve. Good forehand cross court. She's targeting the forehand as she should have been before. Brengle goes wide with the forehand. So she swatted away 1 break point there. 30-40. And Osaka, she's done well to avoid getting broken, Osaka. But yeah, pressure points 1, very interesting. Osaka 16 to Brengle 8. So not as much, to be fair, as you would have thought in favor of Osaka, but obviously substantial. Yeah, fantastic serve out wide from Osaka. Really, really good serve on the ad side, out wide in the corner for an ace. Juice 6 aces for Osaka so far, 0 for Brengle. Guys, thank you as well very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. There's a few of you in the chat, so I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please remember to like the video, and if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We will be doing Zverev versus Millman is the plan after this match as well, so do stay tuned for that. Right, Juice here and 2-all. Osaka gone out wide to the forehand of Brengle. Oh, it was there. The forehand down the line was there. And yeah, that was really, really good. Right, another breakpoint opportunity here for Brengle. Into out from Osaka, backhand cross court from Brengle goes long. So back to Juice. Malcolm, I'm not sure. Yeah, he does own a company. I think he owns Reddit, yeah. From what I know. Or owns like a big social media platform, which I think it is Reddit. Saka gone down the line. Oh, whoa. She's gone down the tee with a huge serve. Advantage of Saka. She's done really, really well to avoid just giving away any break points. 7 aces now for Osaka. Really impressive from the Japanese player. Brengle's in this set, though. I mean, you can just feel the confidence oozing out of her. Oh, another beautiful ace, though. There's nothing you can do about that as a returner. You just have to accept that. Look, she's hit her moments. Right. Really good from Osaka. 3-2 to the Japanese player and manages to hold serve. P says, Brengle giving me Brendan Taylor Zimbabwe vibes, fighting her best even though she knows she will lose respect. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, I'm going to be very clear. Can we avoid this ring attack chat? She's not playing, and you guys are just being abusive. Just chill out. Like, come on. Right, thank you, everyone as well tuning in. Please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. 3-2, Osaka up in this second set, but still on serve. Won the first set, 6-love as well. I'm very interested to know how Brengle comes out from the rest of this set. To be fair, it'll be very interesting to see how she fares. Come on, I hope the adverts don't run too long like they have done in some of the parts. Yeah, they have. Like we're going to miss a point. We've 100% missed the point. Why do they keep doing this? Like, time the adverts properly, or just cut the adverts. Then what they do is Eurosport, they don't cut the adverts when the point's starting. When they see that it's about to start, they don't cut the adverts. They let it run the full length. Or Osaka gone long with that forehand. So 15-love here off a second serve as well. She'll be disappointed with that, to be fair. Just more unforced errors from Osaka here. I think she's just lost a little bit of rhythm on the forehand side. Good backhand depth from Osaka. Very good on the forehand side as well. Better. Good from Brengle. Osaka goes up the line with the forehand. It's a backhand cross court from Brengle, but into the net. So 15-all. Adil says, can you update on other matches that are going on? Yeah, I can. Sure, why not? Forehand from Brengle, and Osaka going into the net with that forehand, struggling a little bit. So McDonald is actually won the first set against Karatsev. Not surprising, but Karatsev's a breakup 5-2 up in the second set. Brengle goes into forehand of Osaka, backhand to backhand, slice from Brengle down the middle. Osaka goes cross court with a forehand. She needs to target that Brengle. Ooh, forehand, but maybe she doesn't if she goes into out like that with a forehand. Hatchinov is 2 sets to love up against Bonzi. Her catch is 2 sets of love up and also a break up against Manarino. Looks like he's going to win then straights. Martinez and Garin 1 set all. Alcaraz won in straight sets against Lajovic. Our bot is winning so far. Good from Osaka. All really good from Brengle. Oh, she's run around the backhand. It's a drop shot. It's quite a good one as well. Osaka gets around it, and Brengle does well to get that. Osaka's missed a few volleys, today, which is quite surprising because the volleys have not been very hard. She's just kind of a bit off balance and almost moving. She's not quite pushing out with the volleys. I don't know why I'm trying to coach Osaka, who's like one of the best players in the world, but just from what I can see anyway. Obviously, I'm just sitting here commentating. I'm not a pro player. Osaka hits that return wide. So 3-all. Brengle doing her job on her serve. Nadal won in straight sets against Hanfman. Berrettini in 4 sets against Kozlov. Shapovalov won in 5 sets against Kwon. Korda won in 5 sets against Mute. PCV, Karena Buster won against Greixspor in 5 sets as well. Apalka won in straight sets against Kepfer. Ketmanovic beat Tommy Paul in 3 sets in straight sets. Sonego beat Otter in 4. And then we've got Zverev Millman after this and Monfils Bublik. So neither of those matches have played. I bet $1 on Brengle. Very good. La la la. Well, Osaka's gone second serve into the forehand of Brengle then. Tries to go into win with the backhand. She's just not quite... I don't think she's moving as well. Yeah, she starts bopping on her toes. I think she's planting her feet quite early. Osaka, she's almost trying to snap at the ball and she's not really moving as well as she would like. Pieces, with all due respect, who has a better smile? Osaka's in there or Elise Perry? Who knows, man? Huh? Or into and forehand from Osaka. Osaka going cross court with a backhand to backhand exchange. Osaka's gone up the line. I think she's missed that. She has. Love 30. She's putting herself in some interesting positions, in some compromising positions, really, in the second set by conceding points on her serve. And obviously, the last 2 service games, she had to save, I think it was 2 and 3 break points. So 5 break points, I think, in total in her last 2 games. Right, second serve here. Oh, what's going on? Oh, someone in the crowd chatting. There we go. Second serve, Osaka into the backhand. Good backhand cross court. Oh. Yeah, just good from Osaka. Good aggressive intent, and Brengle just slicing into the net. So 30-15. Sorry, 15-30 even. Peace. Malcolm, you spend less money on Brengle than on Pringle. Pringle's very good. Very good. All good. Serve out wide from Osaka, then cross court. Good angle found from Osaka, but good from Brengle as well. And Osaka's gone long with the backhand. She's just I'm telling you now, she's planting her feet way too early, and she's not in the right position when she's striking some of these shots. She's so good. She's so good. Malcolm, no. Okay. Time out for you for 5 minutes. What is wrong with you people? Relax. Right. 27. Oh, 27 on Forceras for Osaka. Right, here we go. Osaka's gone cross court. And then, Brengle has sliced that into the net. So 30-40 here. And still having to save a break point here. She's just been a little bit stationary, just not quite moving as well as she did in the first set. That could be down to lack of match practice as well, to be fair. But obviously she's played. Peace. Yes, he did. He definitely did, Peace. That's why. So you better watch your step as well. I'm not going to accept people being abused in quite a bad way, so I'm not going to repeat what he said. Into out from Osaka. And then into out again. Backhand cross court from Brengle. Then a slice. Beautiful backhand from Osaka. Wow. Crunch that cross court. And yeah, very, very good from Osaka. Juice. A 142 kilometer per hour backhand winner. Wow. Huge, absolutely huge. Juice here. Osaka's tried to go out wide with the serve, but missed it. So second serve here for Brengle to have a look at. Yeah, goes into the forehand. Osaka crunches that cross court. Then again, tries to go cross court again, but gone into the net. She's just moving backwards as she's hitting that. She looks frustrated with herself, and I would be too, to be honest with you. Pieces practice makes one better for the match or exhaust one's energy. Better for the match as long as you don't overtrain. If you overtrain, then yeah. But it's like anything. You need to know your limits, which is why you have a coach, right? You have a coach which tells you, okay, enough's enough. You don't want to get injured. You don't want to leave it all out on the practice court. You want to go out. Same with cricket, right? You can overtrain too much. You want to train enough that you've got your iron, but you don't want to train too much so that you know what, you then go out and you're mentally and physically tired. Second serve from Osaka into the backhand side. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Osaka then goes into out with a forehand. Goes cross court, does Brengle again. Good depth on the backhand side, but then goes long, does Brengle. So back to Juice. Osaka saving these break points. She's doing well in the big points. She's just struggling to close out her service games easily. Yeah, so break points 1, 0 out of 9 for Brengle, 3 out of 4 for Osaka. So Brengle's had a lot of opportunities in this set. Break points in each service game of Osaka. So that's in 3 service games, but hasn't been able to convert as of yet. Second serve here for Naomi Osaka to deliver down to the American. Oh, that looked long. Yeah, double fault from Osaka. She's looking a little bit, not fed up, but she's just looking a little bit uneasy. Good serve down the line even. Really good into out from Osaka. Oh, and then into in. Oh, she's missed the smash. She was moving backwards, misses the smash, and Brengle says to the box, "Yep, I'm in this 4-3." She's just broken Naomi Osaka. We said it might be a double big, it's definitely not. She's 4-3 up in the second set, and she will serve to make it 5-3. She is in front here, Madison BRENGLE, and she's causing Osaka some issues. He says, was the crowd booing Kyrgios or suing him yesterday? Yeah, they were doing the Ronaldo see. They weren't booing him, don't worry. They definitely weren't booing him. It's quite funny, to be honest with you, because I don't know why. Even Kyrgios afterwards, I'm not sure why they're doing it, but fair enough. It's just quite funny. Right, so Osaka at the moment now needs to come from behind to win this set. Otherwise, we're going to see a third set, which will be interesting. Adil, no cricket updates, please. I can see it myself. This is a tennis stream. All right, so 4-3 to Brengle. She's a break up. 15. Oh, we missed a point again. Why did they keep on doing this Eurosport? Thank you, Adil. Right, 4-3. Oh, good serve into the backhand of Osaka. Into win. Backhand to backhand exchange here. And Osaka's gone long. So 15 love. Brengle looks confident here. She's just been really solid, to be honest with you, as well. And she's striking the backhand really nicely. Less unforced errors on that forehand side. Good depth. And it's just, she's forced some errors out of Osaka. But Osaka's also been uncharacteristically error-ridden, to be fair. Good backhand, though, from Osaka there down the line. Very good placement and a backhand winner, 15 all. Or let first serve. Very high ball toss for Brengle, and she just slices across it a lot. Likes that slice serve. This time, though, flat into the forehand of Osaka. Defensive slice. Osaka for the smash and puts it away. So 15-30, and she's putting pressure on Brengle early doors here. That's what you want to see, to be fair. You want to see early doors her putting pressure on Brengle. Yeah, good again. This time, Brengle going long, and it's 2 break back opportunities. Right, Osaka's definitely in the money here. She needs to be very solid in these next couple of points. Yeah, good backhand up the line from Osaka across court, but that's gone long, that has. Yep, it has. So it's 30-40 here. All good from Brengle. Yep, good get. Osaka's up in the court. Oh, she's crunched that forehand and puts away the backhand volley there. Brengle did well to read the first volley, the drive volley. Osaka puts it away and we're back on serve. 4-all. Well played from Naomi Osaka. Brengle playing her part, but back on serve. But the big issue has come really on her serve. It hasn't been on the return games really from Osaka. She hasn't returned that badly. Of course, she's just got the break here now. But it's the serve games that she's been poor on. But good volley from Osaka. Right, here we go. All good serve from Osaka out wide. Brengle just touching that in, and then a fantastic forehand, just crunching that into the open space. So 15-love to Naomi Osaka. Just needs to be a bit smarter in her play. I think a lot of the time she was playing either into Brengle's strengths or playing maybe a predictable pattern of play that Brengle's reading. Good return from Brengle, backhand cross court. Good backhand again. Good depth on the backhand. Goes up the line with the backhand. Osaka switches up, goes cross court with a forehand, and then crunches a forehand at the angle on the backhand side from Osaka. Beautiful point from both players. Unbelievable backhand from Osaka found. The angle is just insane. Some of the angles she finds are great. Brengle, though, crunching the ball really nicely there. Osaka just stretching out. I don't know whether her shoulders or maybe back is slightly sore. She just seems to be stretching a little bit before serving. 30-love. Tries to go to the forehand of Brengle, but crashes that serve into the net. So second serve here. Yeah, into the backhand. Brengle goes all down the middle and then just goes along with the second backhand. So 40-love here. Osaka with 3 game points, and it could be a very rare easy service game for Osaka in this set anyway. She's had to fend off break points and obviously the last one she got broken. Here, though, at 40-love, she's got a chance to put it away for a love service game. Yes, she can. Very good backhand volley. Good approach shot to the backhand of Brengle. Came forward to the net. She's volleyed nicely there as well. Mixed it up. She's not a bad volleyer. She didn't volley too well in the first set, but managed to obviously get the bagel in the first set. And the second set, started volleying slightly better and used that as a mix-up as well, as a change-up, a variation. And it's worked quite nicely there. Very good from Osaka. Very measured play. 5-4 up here. Brengle have to serve to stay in this match. All right, so let's see if Brengle, what she's got now. This is it, right? This is the real test to see how Brengle goes, because it's the crunch moment, right? Can she stay in the match and keep it on serve, take it to 5-all, or will she get broken here? And that will be sayonara. Karatsev's a break up in the third set against McDonald. He lost the first set but won the second 6-2. Khachanov is 6-love, 6-4, 6-love up, and then 4-3 down the third. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's on serve. Right, here we go. Brengle serving, stay in the set, and that first serve goes long. So second serve for Osaka to have a look at. I'm surprised Osaka's not further up in the court. Yeah, good from Osaka. Good depth. Brengle does well to get across that backhand and then goes very short though with the forehand, and Osaka puts it away into win forehand. Love 15. Forehand from Brengle, just not enough on it, just too short as well, unfortunately. Second serve gone wide. Osaka going down the middle, crunching the backhand cross court. Slice from Brengle. Osaka gets up in the court. Oh, it's a volley from Brengle. Oh my gosh, he's missed it. I thought that was definitely going into the court. It was a lob volley, and it looked as if, how could she miss that? But somehow she did. Crazy. Guys, well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember to smash the like button. Please, if you haven't done so already, it's a big thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Right, Brengle going along with that first serve. Love 30 here. Osaka potentially 2 points away from making the third round. Backhand to backhand. Oh, huge from Osaka into out. Into out. Right, match point here for Naomi Osaka. Love 43 break and match points. Brengle's played really well in the second set. It has to be said, by the way. Like a lot, like I've been quite impressed. Good slice from Brengle. Osaka going up the line, and Brengle goes wide. Osaka takes this second round tie, 6-love, 6-4. She gives a smile to Osaka, does a racket touch, and obviously, I guess maybe because of COVID, I guess that's why they've done that. Some players do handshakes and hug. I guess some depends on what they want to do. But yeah, 6-love, 6-4, smiles to Osaka. She seems like a really cheery person, Madison BRENGLE. She definitely played a part in that second set. Some fantastic points and shots, especially on the backhand side. But Osaka just too powerful and too good in the end for Madison BRENGLE. She's through to the third round, and she is still on track to meet Ash Barty in that fourth round tie, which will be a super, super tie. It's really worthy of a final if we see that. So let's see how that goes. Adil says, what time does the Zverev match start? It's supposed to start at 9:40. Now they've pushed it back. So that's what we will be tuning in for. Let's look at the stats for the second set. So yeah, so we will be doing Zverev versus Millman. It'll be on a separate stream though, so do keep an eye out for that. It'll be on the channel, obviously. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. And click the notification bell as well. The notification bell is really important because it gets you alerted to all the new streams and videos that we upload. So in terms of aces, 8 for Osaka, 0 for Madison BRENGLE, which isn't surprising. We know that it's a strength of Osaka's. 1 double fault each. In terms of first serve percentage, 64% for Madison BRENGLE, 59% for Osaka. She did her part in terms of making her first serves. The issue is just, unfortunately, not quite enough on it at times. First serve points won, and that's why you can see here 47% of first serve points won for Madison BRENGLE, but only but 74% for Osaka. A big difference there. Second serve points won as well. Osaka at an advantage there. Break points saved. That's what was really important. She had to work really hard in that second set. Only one game did she not have to save some break points. So that was very, very impressive. Very good recovery, pals. Right. Winners to unforced errors. 4 winners for Madison BRENGLE, 13 unforced errors, 4 winners. Osaka, 34 winners to 32 unforced errors. Not her best match by any stretch of the imagination, but she did well. No, Osaka, yeah, played really, really well, I thought. Considering that she hasn't played many matches, it will be very interesting to see against Ash Barty. I think if I was to make a prediction now, I think it's probably you'd slightly edge towards Barty because she's played more tennis last year, right? And Barty has those change-ups that could potentially frustrate Osaka, but Osaka's got the power to blow anyone away, and we know that she can beat anyone on tour. So let's see how she goes. But yeah, really good though from us. Like she's like the goals for me to have fun, but I think she wants to win. She wants to try and win it. Obviously, let's be honest. Right, guys, I'm going to switch to the next stream in a bit. So thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Do get involved with the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you on the Zverev versus Millman stream. Thank you very much for getting involved. I do appreciate it. And see you on Zverev versus Millman. Thank you very much.